Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and... Get ready. Back to throw. It's Denson. Buys a little time. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Boston College Eagles offense will go to work for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a man. It's Denson. It's complete to the right. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through and play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about. Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty. It's not fun. But let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with the lone back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirt.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll pull it down. It's a running room.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Denson. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by chance to get the football. Final play of the quarter coming. To the ground with the back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Creates a little space. Spins away from the defense. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Handoff to the lone back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lockwood. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Denson. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to either run and pass on the next snap.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them up.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Now on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Golden Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll go hurry up here. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Lost a throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Denson. Finds a spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Release on the RPO. Wide open spaces. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Willis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. from the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Rides to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign posted. First and goal and a chance. Touchdown, Boston College! And that one will give him the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Army.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens.
There he goes.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electric.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first down from the 13-yard line. Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this range. Is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll start this drive from the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Smalls. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this deep. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score, he gets a hand on it, and it's blocked.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hold. But that time, they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Russell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. A 3rd down try for the offense. Back to pass, it's Denson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You've got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Williams.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning on the Jets. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keep. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bolden. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Boston College.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Buys a little time with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got a man, it's Hill. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Creates a little room. He breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means